Dubai 12 months ago. They made the plate final, beating China and Brazil in the process. Now the South American champions, very successful team. And their union is linked up with the Crusade. The United States, 42 years old, and she's a former rugby player herself.
In this direction a bit, please. Walk to the middle.
So to get it underway is Yolanda Mering, standout player for South Africa in their first game.
Captain! Captain!
And we're off. The kick is deep right into the Brazilian 22. And they look to shift the ball. Change of direction there. Cut. And now Santos goes into the tackle. Moved out along the line. Kicked there by their star player Ishibashi. But South Africa is back ready to play it. That's Platey. Keeps it alive. And Jordan, she's a great attacker. She's got plenty of pace and she's taking them on. Looked for the offload, but didn't get it out. And the referee has said not releasing the ball.
Yeah, Melody, they've been very, very strict on that as well, on the ground, going off your feet at the ground, and bridging as well at ruck time has been penalised today.
So in the tackle, looks like South Africa physical, and they got the ball back. It's Jordan again. And tackler not rolling away.
That was Paula Ishibashi.
Natu. She's a big, strong girl. That was a good contest there from Brazil.
10 goals.
Well, they were not back 10 metres there, Brazil, so South Africa have another chance.
This time Natu passes it out to Mering. And then Jordan sets it up in the midfield. And that's Gorda. Once again to her prop. Out to Mara Williams. And Jordan, it looks like she's got some space. Oh, great defence there from Brazil. Just pushed over the sideline.
Yeah, they've shown a lot of mettle, have Brazil, really been very defensively aligned. And the referee just having a quick word there. Might have been for what might have been termed a high tackle, but it seemed pretty much okay. Zine Jordan, the one brought into touch. And South Africa pretty much with a lot of power players in their side, so Brazil might be quite hard pressed in their 22.
Jessica Santos is about to throw the ball in. They receive it at the front. And they're trying to throw the ball behind their try line. That is dangerous. South Africa are there and they're holding it up in a maul. Brazil have to get the ball out or they will lose possession. And they've got it. It's a little dart away there. Missed tackle. That's Rosha. Passing the ball out. That was Shibashi. She kept the ball alive. Looking for her support there, but Sada not quite in the spot that she expected.
No, leave it.
And Platey. Once again, it's Mara Williams. They're using their big props to good advantage, South Africa, but ball goes to deck.
There seems to be a lot of good skill in this Brazilian side as well. Some really good runners, but somehow or other their pass is going a little astray.
Yeah, they're trying to keep the ball alive, not go into contact, it looks like, Brazil at this point.
Ball is out, ball is out.
I'd be doing the same thing if I was them, up against a big side South Africa. Well, that's going to be a penalty.
Goal 7.
And Jessica Santos, 27 years old. She was at the last World Cup here in Dubai in 2009. And you can see there, this is where Brazil is getting hammered.
Yep, they're being forced into errors there. The two Santos ladies very much part of their mix, but can South Africa get some points on the board? Yolanda Mering very much the playmaker.
That's right, she controls the direction that this South African team is taking in at the moment. They're just taking it up. Direct play. Good contesting there from Brazil, but is that a mistake? No, not 10. So they just need to take their time when they decide to do the quick taps. Just don't rush them and make mistakes. Oh, ball goes to leg. And South Africa reap the reward with the possession. And once again they get a penalty. Quick tap there from Merin. Yeah, just a few errors creeping in here.
Oh, there's a quick timeout here as well, Melody.
9 goals.
Yep. Yellow card there for Rocha, I believe.
Yep.
Number 9 there.
Push. Push.
So let's see what South Africa can do with the numbers advantage. 7-on-6. Just under 2 minutes to go. It's 0-all, South Africa, Brazil. And once again, an error.
Well, we haven't seen the slick passing as we've gone into the evening, where it's obviously a little bit heavier underfoot. It's a little bit heavier with the ball too, and really South Africa with the extra lady should surely be looking to try and play it wide, which they were doing then, but unable to get it to hand. So a lot of basic errors are from both sides.
Yeah, the statistic we saw there, Brazil have given the ball away 10 times, South Africa 5.
Touch. Set.
Santos puts the ball in.
1.
Pressure from South Africa,
Around.
but the referee deems that she came around. So once again, Ishibashi pushes the pass out. Mulbeer has to clean it up. Oh, full pass there.
Oh, she's just shoveled into touch there, and unfortunately, again, a good start there for Brazil, but not able to finish it off.
So Rocha sits there for 2 minutes. That's the amount of time for a sin bin in 7's, not the 10 that you see in the 15-a-side. So a pass at the front of the line out. South Africa kept possession, but
Basic error there, not 5 meters back from the scrum. So it's going to be an opportunity here for Brazil in the form of Mulbeer.
Mulbeer runs wide, gets a cut back. This is better. The transfer of the ball, players running onto it. A bit of a fend. That was Avila. Oh, look at this stolen ball. Is that Hofmeister? No, that was number 12. Yes, number 12, Tash Hofmeister, as South Africa look to attack down the left-hand side. Williams pops the ball up to Gorda. Runs across the field, but gets a good pass away to Meering. Ball in 2 hands. Nice cut there from Natu. And it's looking good here from South Africa. A great run, support play from Tash Hofmeister, 27 years old. She's from the Western Province, and she has got first points in this game. It's 5-0 to South Africa over Brazil.
Well, she's got a 27-year smile as well. Just a fantastic finish. Ngatu was the person that managed to get them going, and then the finishing touches there from Tash Hofmeister.
So waiting for the conversion. Yolanda Meering. And that is a good kick. So it's 7-0 at half-time. South Africa probably looking to dominate a little bit more than that, but you'd have to say Brazil.
And obviously with Olympic medals on offer, who wouldn't want to play for their country in the Olympics?
And South Africa, of course, very similar to New Zealand in a way that rugby is the #1 sport. It's part of your culture. And as a woman growing up in a country like that, you live and breathe it. So once you take up the sport, it's almost natural.
It is pretty much, yeah. And if your name's Melody Robinson, you're obviously also a role player for many young ladies in your country. The lady alongside me, having played for New Zealand.
Yep, it's been a long time since I played, 2002. As Rocha restarts it. It was a good kick there, right on the 22, and with the pressure on from the chasers, South Africa knocked it on. There were 2 knock-ons, but theirs was the first, so Brazil get the ball back.
Yeah, Yolanda Meiring seemed to be a little bit bemused by that decision from the referee, but it is a chance for Brazil. They trail by those 7 and attacking from great depth as well. And the standoff is some distance away from the scrum. It doesn't have to be that far.
Yeah, she's very deep, especially with the South African defence back from a scrum. You probably want to attack flatter as Brazil pushed the ball out to the wing, and that was Ishibashi coming around, and they keep it alive, and this is a good passage.
That's going to be a card, I think. Deliberate knockdown. So off the park you go.
Yep, I've been pulling that up today. And Brazil looking good here. Ishibashi is their key player to Rocha. This is Avila. Out to Ishibashi. Mulbeer. And this is looking very good from Brazil. It's Julia Sada. She's got a chance. She reaches out. She drops down. And now it is 5-7. Brazil in for a good shot to try and even this up.
Well, you see what that means to them as well. Just high fives all round. They got the message at halftime. They've implemented it in the second. Here's the try from Julia Sada, who held on long enough. She was scragged somewhat by Mboviso and Nkatu and managed to get over. So it's 5 points. Can she get the kick over?
Well, it's in a difficult position for Urusha. Right by the sideline. They come from a soccer nation, a football nation though, so you never know. Oh, it was a good attempt, but in the end fell short. So 7-5 to South Africa with just over 4.5 minutes to go. And here's another look. That was fantastic for Julia Sada, the captain. She's 29 years old, a PE teacher.
Such a good example as well of how to control the ball when you've only got it really under one arm and you're being scragged on the other. Reach for the line. Yolanda Meiring with a kick downfield. Change of tactics from South Africa.
Well, they've got to have the chasers right, and they certainly did. She kicked it and she put pressure on Meiring. And they get possession back, so that was a good result for the South African side.
Only 6 players on the park, of course.
Well, they look to go to the right-hand side of the field. That's a squeeze ball there. That is something the referees are picking up on, but no. What I mean by a squeeze ball is that she's put the ball underneath her body and the defenders can't contest possession. Now, we were told by Paddy O'Brien it's something that they're looking at, that they'll penalise a lot of, but in that case, it wasn't picked up by the referee, Dana Teagarden.
So Mara Williams comes back onto the park. It's 7 against 7 again.
Well, a lot of ball given away by both teams in this match. Just over 3 minutes to go, and it's very close, just 2 points in it. South Africa started very well today. That massive upset over England, 20 points to 5, but then they lost to Spain. Just need to keep the pressure on Brazil if they want to go through to the quarterfinals. And that's what they do here with a good pass from Jordan to Meiring. She's smart, she just holds it up, stays on her feet, gives her support just enough time to get there. This is Williams, and she just goes straight through the middle. Tied up 2 Brazilian defenders, and once again South Africa attack right. Nagatu, she's got a good fend on her. Gotta go forward. There's 2 Brazilian players trying to hold up the attack, but South Africa maintain possession. Once again, Williams. Gee, this is good. Number 12, this is Hofmeister. She's already scored 1 try in this match. still, they keep coming, and this is looking promising for them. And wouldn't this be just great reward for their captain, Maiding, the halfback? She's in, and it looks like South Africa, with 1:40 to go, have got back in the lead, or got more of a lead and more of an advantage.
Yeah, a super try that eventually by Yolanda Meiring. Part of the problems that South Africa have had is that they haven't straightened the line, so they've played it too wide, they've moved very laterally. They did the same thing here. It should have been straightened up, one feels, by Zene Jordan, and then Yolanda Meiring with enough pace as well. She's got such a good feel, this girl. Very good all-round player.
She's a teacher. She's not playing rugby, and she coaches rugby at primary school level. She's with the Blue Bulls in South Africa, and the conversion falls short. So score now 12 points to 5 South Africa.
Big time now for Brazil as well to get some territory. Very little time over. South Africa will kick off, of course.
South Africa before this round 3 sitting second in Pool A ahead of England. So this is a big game for them to go through for quarter-final play. It is the top 8 sides out of 12 which go through and play the quarterfinals tomorrow morning in the women's section, as South Africa are looking good at this point, and once again it is their go-to player, Yolanda Meiring. Man, that's good footwork. Keeps the ball alive. Once again receives the pass, pushing it out to the right-hand sideline, and this is Gardu. Yes, it is try time, so South Africa collect another 5 points to make their win over Brazil the dominant one.
Pumeza Gardu, who's come off the bench, gets her opportunity with the finishing touches, but that try very much belonged to that lady who's just passed it there, Yolanda Meiring, and there was enough space out wide for Pumeza Gardu to bring it in right next to the uprights.
So she may have the last say in this match. It's been a strong performance, and yes, the conversion's over, so that is 19-5, 3 tries to 1. South Africa the victors in this Pool A match, and looking good in Pool A to go through to the quarterfinals.